se kansel 729 AM.
Welcome back to the Saturday Mashup. Time is 11:15, or rather, let's say 16 minutes past 11. You are tuning to the Saturday Mashup with your host Ricardo Burnett and a very good friend, Dr. Luthuli, out in Durban, all the way out in Durban. He's live now on Facebook. You can go check us out there on Zoom. So we're gonna talk all things student life. This is CampusQuest this morning. 2 weeks ago, we introduced you to this new segment, and today Doctor's back, and he's gonna encourage us and inspire us and just talk to us about campus life this morning, and also some of the topics that we're going to talk about this morning. So if you are tuned in now, you are tuned into the Saturday Mashup. You can connect with us via the WhatsApp line 0817291657, 0817291657. And this is for all the parents and all the students. This is your time to tune in and to listen to what the doc has to share with us this morning about student life and all things students. Doc, you want to greet the listeners this morning? Welcome. I can't hear you. Is your mic muted maybe?
Apologies. Good morning to you, Ricky, and fellow listeners. It is always an honor to be here. Thank you so much for having me again.
Thank you so much for you just giving of yourself and so selflessly and freely just to encourage our students. Doc, can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
You can see me now?
Very nice.
Awesome, super awesome. Sure. I'm so happy you can see me this time around. Okay, so Dr. Mthokozisi Luthuli is a PhD holder. He holds a doctorate in public administration and a lecturer at the Durban University of Technology, specializing in entrepreneurship and public administrations. He is a published researcher, NIHSS fellow, and an active member of several academic associations with extensive expertise in entrepreneurial advancements, project-based learning, and higher education development. Dr. Luthuli combines academic excellence with practical insight, driven by his passion for empowering students and inspiring the next generation of leaders. I love that so much. Doc, would you just please welcome? You are welcome, and just welcome, and tell us briefly what CampusQuest is all about. Please tell the listeners.
Okay, thank you so much once again, Ricky, and to our listeners. Just in brief, CampusQuest, it is a new initiative that is in recognition, basically, of the need or the gap about that exists between from students, transitioning from secondary education into the university. So this is basically a program where we actually familiarize them with the university culture even before they join the institution, so that they are well versed and equipped with all the knowledge they need prior to joining.
Awesome. So there you have it, guys. That is what CampusQuest is all about. And we're so honored to have Dr. Luthuli just to share with us from his heart and from his expertise, his experience. Doctor, as we step into the final stretch of the academic year, why is this period so crucial for students?
I would say, Ricky, because this is what I would call a make or break session, where focus, discipline, and consistency turn effort into the result. So that is why this is very important for students to know that this is where now we want to see all the discipline, the consistency, and that will lead ultimately to the expected result. They've been working hard for the entire year, so now that is where we are expecting them to show us what they've learned. So hence the cruciality of this time.
That's correct. Yeah, they've been working hard, and so now, they are at this last stretch of especially the matriculants, the last stretch of the matric year, and we're trusting God for great things for them as they transitioned from high school to university and to colleges. Doctor, so when we talk about academic integrity, let's talk about academic integrity. What exactly does that mean, and why is it such an important value for students to uphold?
Just to sum it all up, Ricky, it means being honest it means being ethical, it means being original in your academic work, because that is what is the foundation of true learning. We want to align with your thought, your way of looking at life, your perspectives, your analogy of things. So that is why now when we're talking about academic integrity, we want to see the honest you. We want to see how ethical you can be in your practices and so many things as you navigate the journey. And also, as I said, it's about originality, because you'll agree with me, Ricky, to say every one of us bring, different perspectives. So your originality assists us to look at life in a different light. So that is why we emphasize academic integrity all the time.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, no, that is definitely a big thing, academic integrity. In a time when technology makes things so easy and to copy or shortcut assignments, how can students maintain honesty in their academic year or academic work?
We always tell students, because we have to race forward with times. We want them to be adaptive graduates, as we're always preaching that verse. We want them to use technology, but we want them to use technology as a tool for learning, not cheating. Right? So again, that is the true essence of learning. We want them to rather find ways of working smart. That's the ultimate purpose of technology. So other than that, we don't want the technology to do the work for you, to do the thinking for you. We want you to think and use it as a prompt to navigate your journey. So again, this brings us back to the true essence of learning and originality and what it is and what it stands for.
Yeah, no, that's powerful. I love that. Definitely. We want them to use the tools, but we don't want them to use it credibly. That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct. Definitely. I think there's something by you that's shaking or something that's just making a bit of a
Oh,
background.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah. How does integrity in academics prepare students for integrity in their careers and daily life?
I would say integrity actually helps to build trust and responsibility, Ricky. So basically, that is what we are gunning for, and that's what every employer and leader depends on. So when we're talking about integrity, just know immediately that we are teaching students on how it is that they can build trust and have sense of responsibility as different individuals, so that will bring value to their potential employers and leaders, because that's what the institutions or the industry depends on.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, no, definitely. Thank you for that. So, what if we're looking at the parents? What role should parents, teachers, and mentors play in helping students develop a strong moral and ethical foundation in their studies?
Yeah, I would say, Ricky, they need, or let me include myself because I'm a parent, we need to model honesty and accountability. That will help us to nurture, morally grounded students, because what students do, they look at how you behave, whether as a parent or as a lecturer, and they do exactly like you behave. So if we are modeling honesty and accountability, we are indirectly or directly nurturing morally grounded students, which is very important for one's character, particularly when it comes to navigating your career as a professional.
No, that's definitely. Thank you, doctor, so much. I just want to check. There's some messages that came through on our WhatsApp line. Yeah,
Okay.
Katja says Tinka that says Ricardo, jy het die allermooiste musiek gekies. Daar is 'n sagte rustigheid van die Here terwyl ek geluister het. Ja, nee, Tinka definitief baie mooi musiek en vir dit moet ons ook vir Brad ook dankie sê. Hy het mos maar saam met my die musiek gekies. So ons sê ek dankie vir Brad. Ja, Tinka, dankie. Sorry for that, Doc. I know I spoke Afrikaans now just to one of the listeners over here. It's with regards to the music, yeah, they played. So,
Okay.
how's things that side, Doc, in Durban, weather-wise, and
I don't know why is it that each time we meet, it's always windy. Even today, we still have a little bit of wind, but it's not as bad as last week. So we have a windy weather, but nice and chilled.
I,
Yeah,
I
you
feel
can
it's
still
like
go outside.
I feel it when it's like that by you. Then it's because today it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in Cape Town today. So I think it's like when
Is
it's
it?
like that by you, it's beautiful by us. When it's rainy by us, then it's beautiful in Durban. But I know Durban is mostly hot.
Yeah, you're making me want to pack my bags and come to
And come
Cape
to Cape
Town.
Town. You know you're always welcome in Cape Town. We're gonna go to a track of
Yeah,
music quickly. I see it's a double track, double play, and then we're gonna come back to Doctor. Don't go away. Our Facebook viewers,
thank
don't
you.
go away. We're gonna get back with Doctor now, and he's gonna continue our campus talk, campus quest talk. We're gonna listen to DJ Sonic featuring Kai Mtetwa, Ukunywa, and then Julie Ray singing for us Maniac. That name is Ukunye. Doctor, maybe you wanna say? Did I say that right? Ukunye.
Okunye.
Yeah, did I say it right?
Sorry.
The name of the song is Ukunye. Is it right? Am I saying it right?
Yo, I'd be lying. What language is that?
It's Okunye. Okunye.
Ogonye.
Okunye. Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. So
Yes.
DJ Sonic featuring Kai Mtetwa Okunye. Do enjoy the song. We'll be back shortly.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
op www.kaapsekansel.co.za.
Yeah, so welcome back to the Saturday Mashup. Right now, time is 25 to 12, and we've got Dr. Luthuli on the other side he's in Durban, but we're on Zoom live on Facebook now. You can go and check us out, and we're talking all things CampusQuest this morning. For those of you who do not know what CampusQuest is about, CampusQuest is a bilingual English, Afrikaans, and isiXhosa radio segment designed to guide Cape Town's learners, parents, and first-year students through the critical transition from high school to university. But this isn't just about academics, it's about stepping into God's plan for your life with biblical encouragement, prayer, and practical wisdom. CampusQuest is here to be your compass. And so, with that said, we've got Dr. Luthuli. And Doc, thanks again, welcome again, and thank you for this morning. And thank you for just being a blessing. I just want to ask you, what are some of the common situations where students might be tempted to compromise their integrity, and how can they overcome those pressures? We're still talking about academic integrity.
Yeah. Ricky, I always tell my students that integrity is obedience to God, not only to the institution, right? So we have to teach them to do what is right, even when no one is watching. So that is to say they need to prepare early, right? That is going to help them to avoid plagiarism and avoid a whole lot of things. So that is what I want to say with regards to that.
Awesome. Yeah, I know definitely integrity plays a very, very big part. And like you said, it's not just to the campus, to the universities or the colleges, it's also to God. That is true, yeah. Doctor, so yeah. So if we look at group work is a big part of campus and school life. In your view, what makes group work valuable for students?
It's collaboration. That is important. I'm here today on CampusQuest, collaborating with you in Cape Town, spreading knowledge for our upcoming students. It teaches them respect for diverse ideas, which helps you to grow as an individual. It helps you to know real world teamwork. Because if you're looking at the corporate dynamics, we're all about collaborating with different individuals that has different ideas, and also through that, even worldwide, the worldwide space is about the exchange of different ideas. So when we teach them about this, that is the ultimate purpose of everything.
Yes, that's so true. Doctor, some learners, they struggle with unequal efforts in group projects. What advice would you give for handling that respectfully and effectively?
Yeah, well, we always say they must address everything early, because we ensure as lecturers that we give them work, within reasonable time. So they must divide tasks clearly and hold each other's accountable, rather, with kindness, though, and understand that the bigger purpose here of vision is to work as a formidable team so that you get the best out of whatever idea or whatever project that you are working on. So planning forms the most crucial part of whatsoever project, and it avoids a lot of challenges and, the dismantling groups and things of that nature, which is talking to unprofessional practices. We want them to be well-rounded students, professionals who are going to be able to work with others in a formidable way.
Awesome. I like that you say that they should also hold each other accountable with kindness and obviously also practice grace at the same time. Yeah. How can students use group work as an opportunity to grow in leadership, teamwork, and communication skills?
They can use it to practice leading, for an example. They can use it to practice listening, which is a very important skill if you are to work with people, and also communicating, Ricky, with emotional intelligence. Because as we're saying, when you look at life in general, you go beyond, your papers, your diplomas and everything. So we want you to be able to be an effective communicator. We want you to know how to lead, and also most important, listen to others, because those are the attributes which makes you grow as an individual in your career and so on and so forth. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. If we look again at if we can just get back to academic integrity again, from a faith perspective, how does walking in integrity reflect our relationship with God, especially in the classroom for exam hall?
Yeah, if we are to talk about faith values like humility and patience, they turn tensions into teamwork. Because whenever we are gathered under one space and these different ideas, faith is what supports us to have humility and to be patient with each other. So it diffuses tension. So that is why we always believe that if we lay faith as a foundation of everything that they do, it also assists them, to engage each other with humility and to be patient with each other as well, which is another important attribute to possess, particularly as a professional. Again, Ricky, I always tell them, remember, you're dealing with so many vulnerable groups. You may not even be aware of what another person is going through. A little bit of kindness and patience and humility, it goes a long way into getting the best out of whatever the team is working on.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true and powerful.
Yeah.
That is really true and powerful. Doc, what are some tips for making study groups or project teams more productive and focus on learning rather than focusing on socializing?
Yeah. Integrity and teamwork together, they shape what I call dependable, ethical, and employable graduates. So it's about making sure that we cultivate all these skills. As I said, we need to go beyond the scope of just giving you a diploma, but the industry requires these skills. We want you to be a dependable person. We want you to be an ethical individuals, and also, as we are saying, we are training these students to be employable graduates. So it helps them in that regard. So when you are adhering to academic integrity, inevitably you are actually, succumbing to this direction of what I'm talking about. Hence, it comes as a package. So hence, if you look at our university, the major thing that they always talk about is academic integrity, because that talks to how I carry myself as an individual, how I build trust, how I take responsibility, and also what value will I be bringing to employers, and what kind of a leader will that make me in future? Because these are future leaders, and it is important that we plant, growing seeds, not just growing seeds, but seeds that are going to, show us fruitful results.
Awesome. Yes, definitely. So we want independable, employable graduates. That's what we're trusting for, and that's why we're encouraging them today. Finally, before we're gonna say goodbye to you, what encouragement would you give to students about the importance of both academic integrity and collaboration as they prepare for the exams and future careers, especially also the matriculants?
Yeah. Ricky, they must not look at these things as things that are meant to abuse them or frustrate them. Let me speak about integrity firstly, that as we keep saying, this is what molds you to become the best professional the world can offer, or you want to be recognized and leave a certain legacy. And in terms of collaboration, students, Ricky, always get frustrated, and they come to your office, saying, hey, I don't want to work with them because of this, that, and the other. And my standard response has always been, unfortunately, you have to learn how to work with others, because in a work situation, you don't say no because this colleague is, begging to differ and I'm now leaving employment. So that is what we are trying to, nurture in them. Earlier, I spoke about emotional intelligence that guard against every other practice that you stand for as a professional. So the biggest message that I would leave with them is that they must give collaboration and integrity a chance. so that there will be professionals that are not only recognized nationwide, but also in the global space where everything else is racing forward with times.
Awesome, awesome. I love that. Yeah, no, definitely. Doc, it's again time for us to wrap up and to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much again, once again, for availing yourself and just giving so selflessly of yourself to come and just encourage our youngsters, especially our students. So thank you. I hope you're gonna have a beautiful Saturday, the rest of your day. I hope the weather can change that side, and also you can also experience some lovely sun today. Whatever you have planned for the day, please do enjoy it. Send my regards to the family over there, and you can say your final goodbye to our listeners, to the CampusQuest listeners.
Thank you so much, Ricky, once again for having me. And thanks to all the listeners that have been tuning in. We're encouraging you to please tune in every Saturday. We always have the best for you so that you can make sure that you've got the best year ahead of you. Let us move forward with enough knowledge into 2026. Other than that, I do wish our listeners a pleasant Saturday as well. Thank you so much once again.
Yeah, guys, students and parents tune in every Saturday. This is powerful tools and powerful nuggets that you are going to be blessed with and encouraged with and inspired with. What a powerful, insightful conversation with Dr. Mthokozisi Sydney Luthuli. On today's Campus Quest, as our students prepare for exams and group projects, may we be reminded that true success isn't just about grades, Doctor. It's also about character, integrity, and about faith. When we honor God in the little things, He prepares us for greater things ahead. So, Doctor, thanks once again, and have a super awesome, blessed, beautiful rest of your weekend. God bless you. Listeners, that was Dr. Amen. Thank you. Listeners, that was Dr. Luthuli, all the way from Durban, and he's just been a tremendous blessing to us today. And so we honor God for his life, and we thank God for him just coming on our platform and just being a blessing to our people this morning.